Have a wonderful, a meaningful, amazing Shabbos. You know, this Simchas Torah was a great celebration and a great tragedy, and it's reminiscent of a Simchas Torah that occurred when the Rebbe had a heart attack. Great celebration and a great tragedy, and yet a mere month later or so, on the beginning of Rosh Chodesh Kislev, which is coming up, it's next week, I don't know the exact date, the Rebbe came home, and it was a new era of Torah and life in the world. Let us hope that this Shabbos is the last Shabbos in exile, and by this Rosh Chodesh Kislev, we will truly be a new era, an era where God reveals the truth. And perhaps part of what's going on is what it says in the book of Daniel, as the Rebbe quotes, understand some of the insanity. Not only are the barbarians insane, but the people that support them are insane. The Democratic Party, not everybody, to his credit, President Biden has done a lot of good for Israel, but he's under so much pressure. And in the White House, we have terrorists. Obama had brought in so many terrorists from the Syrian war that he started, and then tells Americans to bring in the refugees. And these are the people all over Europe that they're busy. They've killed Jews. They've imported the Arab and the Islamic jihadist anti-Semitism. The Jews, we thought that the world had ended anti-Semitism. But just because much of the Christian world changed and many of them became supporters, doesn't mean the Islamic world changed. It did not change. Now, to be fair, there are many very good people. In fact, we found many Arab countries recently did change. But we cannot ignore, in the lowest percentile, they say 1% of Islam is radical or basically follows the behavior of Muhammad. And that's already 50 million people that believe and are educating their children to murder people. And so the only solution here is that God miraculously is going to step in, and that is, please God, what's going to happen. We will be celebrating in the Beis HaMikdash, and until then, we each have to have, as the Rebbe told the Hasidim, be happy, because ultimately the ultimate battle between good and evil is the battle between joy and resentment. All evil is resentment. If you were happy, you wouldn't spend your time hurting other people. As my sister Dvarleah cleverly said, hurt people hurt people. Happy people make others happy. So our job is to be part of the happy people. See all the blessings that we have. We know that we are part of something infinite. Nothing finite can disturb something infinite. The will of God that shows us is still there. It always is there, always was there. And that will has made us a permanent people. Nothing has taken us down. Certainly this has been predicted. We'd have some problems with the Arabs. It's a thorn, it's a pain, but we shall always, always, always gain. We shall always grow. And from our perspective, we have to do as much growth as we can to truly, as today's Tanya says, give ourselves to charity, to helping others. L'chaim v'levracha.